Hey, Donnie Smith here, and welcome to another episode of the Eastwood video series. In this video series, we are painting this car step by step, jams, and outside, and we're going to show you the entire process. In this video, we're going to start taking the car apart. It's in that bowl.
That's why we wear safety goggles. Yes.
We are pulling out the interior panels so that we can get to these. This is actually the whole reason we're even doing that, because these got to come out and everything is through here and in there. We got to pull the seat, pull these panels, pull the seat belts. It's a lot of work just to pull this one little thing, so we got to do it because we got to paint it.
And we got Levi over here taking the headlights out. How does these come out?
There's really just two
keys.
pins. You pull them out and then it just comes right out.
Wish they was all like that. That's
really
pretty easy.
simple. Yep. Then we'll start taking these clips off on the front and on the fenders. Take them off.
Then we have Logan here working on the back end. You want to tell them what you're doing back here?
We're just taking the back out here so we can take out the taillights, so we can have access to the back bumper to start taking that off.
Going to label all the parts, pull out of the car. Thank you. Sam, what are we going to label this?
Seatbelt covers.
Yeah, but we're going to put other stuff in the bag, probably. Whoa, I can't spell seatbelt. We can't use that bag.
Filming you.
We labeled. Now hopefully we don't lose the bag.
And that's another great tip. Be sure and bag and label everything. Bag and tag it. That way whenever you need it, you're going to have it. And he is taking the rocker molding off, taking all this off so we can paint the jam. And as you can see, all the students are working together, taking piece by piece off, disassembling this car. Let's check in with Sam to see what he is doing.
I'm taking off the rear spoiler right now, but this nut is being a pain and does not want to come off.
To pull off this rocker panel trim, there's clips that go down here actually into the rocker, and then there's a little clip bar that says Mustang on it that goes right here to clip it into the top of the rocker. And then there's 3 clips right here in the quarter. And then there's a screw right back here that you got to take out. And then you've got this extra little piece that is separate from this, but still kind of working on it. But after you get all that, it's mostly just clips. It's pretty easy to take out. It's not really a big task at all. I just rigged up something genius with a finger ratchet, a socket, and a screwdriver bit. So now I can take some of this stuff apart easier.
And that's how this business is sometimes. Sometimes we just have to figure things out. Like my dad used to tell me, if there's a will, there's a way. And sometimes it takes a little figuring to get it done.
When I took the rocker panels off, they were mostly just clips. They had a strip that has the Mustang emblem on it that goes right here and holds this up. And then the rest of the time there was clips underneath the car that go onto the actual sheet metal rocker panels, and I used a long puller to get them without having to lay underneath the car, and used a shorter one to get these. And then on the edges there's Phillips there, and with this smaller one that attaches to the bigger rocker, there's a Phillips up here too.
We just took out the fuel door so that it'll make it a lot easier to paint in here.
To take this door panel off so far, I popped this piece off with a trim tool, and there's some, I believe, 10mm socket, and get your trim tool, pop this off, and unhook the wiring, and that's where I'm at so far.
Alright, here we've got the front bumper cover, and it's pretty easy to come off. You got a couple nuts here that were about 10mm size. And we took the headlights out first so we could get to the clips here, and then there's some clips here on the grill, And the grill will stay in there until you get the bumper cover off, and then it's just clips on the back side here. We've also got some clips here on the bottom. Just use trim removal tool, and they just come right off. Just a couple on there. And then we've got some, I think they were screws, Phillips screws here where the fenders were at. And there's about 2 of them, I think. And it's pretty simple. Comes off in about 10 minutes, so pretty easy process.
All right, to take this rear bumper cover off, we took the taillights out, and underneath the bumper cover there's tabs, and on the sides we took up top we took the 10 millimeters that have the bracket on the bumper cover, and then up top there's 7 10 millimeters that you need to take off. At the bottom of the bumper cover there's 10 clips that you'll have to take off.
I've got the quarter panel moldings here, and they go in right here. You've got to pull these, you got to squeeze these clips inside the car and then get each one of them out and push it out. And it helps to have 2 people, one to pull on this while one person, like, you want to have someone inside the car squeezing and then pull on it at the same time so that you can pop it out.
Right now getting ready to take the door handle, outside door handle off. I've already got the molding and the door panel and the mirror off.
To take the roof moldings off, this one, this thinner one, has Phillips head screws that line the inside right here, and then it's got clips that go down, and then there's a really hard to get to screw right here. Actually, it might even be a bolt right behind the fender, and you kind of have, it's easier if you have the doors off to get it, but unfortunately we still have the doors on when I took these off. So, and then this one just comes off, and then this one is all bolted on from the inside of the car, so you have to pull this panel off, you have to pull the lower seat off, the lower part of the seat, right here, and then there's buttons for that, and then all these bolts, and then you have to pull the seat belts too, and then you can get up into these bolts right here and pull this off. There's this small clip that goes in right here, and then there's 5 right here, and then in this there is 5 screws and then 3 clips and 1 bolt. It has 10 millimeter nuts that go on the end of these, and then the other ones are just Phillips head, and I think this bolt down here is also a 10 millimeter to hold that on.
Then of course we took the hood insulation off, so later we're going to take the hood off. And by the way, this trim tool works excellent for clips. Then we took things like the windshield wiper off, the emblems off, things like that we took off. Anything that's going to be in the way when we go to working on the car, we want to go ahead and remove now before we actually start working on it. With the exception of a few body parts, we're going to be removing the hood, doors, and deck lid, and we're going to remove those so that we can paint the jambs, but we don't want to do that just yet. And the reason is because we have some damage, and we're going to do some sanding and some repair on these panels, and it's much easier to use the car as a stand rather than trying to put them on a door stand or some type of stand to hold them trying to do these repairs. So first we're going to do all the sanding and repair to these parts, and then we're going to take those off. Okay, now we've got the bumper covers, the door handles, the trim, everything that's going to be in the way from when we go to painting and masking or sanding so that it don't damage it. We got all that removed. So now we have the car nice and clean, and we got everything out of the way so that when we start repairs, we're not going to be damaging other parts, or they're not going to be in the way. And that wraps up this video. In the next video, we're going to show you how to remove stripes and decals, and we're also going to show you how to build a template so that when we go to put the Mustang decal back on, we'll have something to go by. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure and subscribe, like this video, and we'll talk to you soon.